Are you ready?
Yeah, what's going on? So I wanted to revisit this current issue that we're in right now for Global with the all the events kind of being canceled or taken off the game right now. So at first, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it was actually that big of a deal, and it's because I thought it would have been fixed quickly, because it sounded too serious of an issue to just you know fester over. So at first, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't even think we'd get compensation because I thought it would be like a couple hours, like maybe a day. Like I didn't realize we'd still be sitting here. This right here really made things worse. So Dokkan Air saw in the data mine here that these are the missions for the World Tournament. Right now, they're pushed back until the 23rd of April. That's a very long time. That's a very long time. Now, this can be a placeholder, right? This doesn't mean it will be then, right? Because if they fixed this issue earlier, they could just move it sooner, or they might fix the issue sooner. But there, and he says this too, there might be other celebrations. Where does he say it? It doesn't mean that the issue will continue. Um, Euro tournament would conflict with already scheduled celebrations, so they're gonna move it to a more normal period. Basically, this is like probably the next, because that's a long time. This is probably what would have been the next one anyway. Like that's where it would have been. So now it's like we're actually kind of one behind. That's a very long time to wait. April 23rd. That's like the end of next month. That's crazy. Um, so now we are definitely looking at some type of compensation, right? Depending on how long this goes, who knows? Uh, I think we actually made it into the Hall of Fame here for this issue. So, okay, on here, right, this has actually all the errors and problems. So this actually has all the big ones, right? So sometimes small stuff don't make it here. If you guys remember on the New Year's banner where these two cards were like switched in the database by accident. So if you pulled him during that New Year's banner, you actually were supposed to pull him. And yeah, that was like a really big problem. They actually refunded all people that did summons. They didn't reset the banner, which is what we all really wanted, but it did because like if you pulled him, you were supposed to pull him. That was the problem. So we were hoping it would reset the banner and allow you to then try again, and they didn't. Is what it is though. Um, that will always be something I think should have done. Okay. These are all okay. Yeah. So with the new update 4.14.3, app is gonna crash for yep. This is it. So we've made it into the Hall of Fame of bug problems for global. So take a look. Global. This was global. NJP global. Global. So they fixed JP, but this is a color. I don't even consider this a problem. Um, what's this? Oh yeah, they changed. We had the wrong Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. They're missing categories and stuff like that, and all the colors are wrong too. The colors are not too big of a deal, but yeah, him missing categories definitely is a problem. Um, so yeah, a lot of problems right that come up. The medals, they showed us the wrong medals. Not too big of a deal, right? Because it was fixed shortly after. I don't remember. I pulled him immediately too. I don't remember even being confused on which medals to get. But yeah, so we've made it here into the Hall of Fame of problems. So are we looking at a big compensation here? I mean, it's very possible. When we look at all of the closed events, um, there's you can't do anything. You can't play the game. This is like Super Battle Road, Dokkan events, the Punching Bad, Legendary Goku event, Infinite Dragon Ball History, Extreme Shadow Super Battle Road. They have to push the World Tournament. Like this is a ton of stuff. The only thing you can do right now is basic Dokkan events and basic like quest modes, and basic story modes. That's like it. Like you can't do anything else in the game right now. I mean, I guess also Ultimate Clash, if you had not already beat that, but yeah, what's going on here? This is I didn't think this was too big of a deal, but now it's going on way longer than I thought it would have. I'm actually quite shocked we're still sitting here um, without even like some conversation, some communication from Katsuki on what they're doing. I'm sure they're fixing it, right? They're not just, you know, sitting down and just, oh yeah, it'll fix itself. I'm sure that's not happening. I'm sure they're trying. It is very difficult, I want to say, coding and stuff, and I'm not like a master coder or anything like that. I'm definitely not claiming to be, but it is very difficult to code for multiple languages because the systems aren't the same. So this is going. So people have always said this. I know Truth always says this, like, "Oh, put them together, right? Make them the same." Unless they completely diversify their team and create a new Dokkan team for global, like specifically, which I assume they don't have because this is still a problem. This is very difficult. You can't. You can't just go into the JP coding, right? All the update that they make for JP and go, cool, copy, paste, and it works, right? It doesn't work that way. It's different. It's different languages, so the wording's different. The inputs, the outputs, any functions, all that stuff is all different across languages. So you have to know both, right? Or you're just working on globals and you're kind of doing it from scratch, which is probably not what they're doing. It's way worse. I imagine they have someone translating, but there's a lot of issues with translating. You have to be like very, very good at both languages to do that. So, because there's even times where we see where like Goresh will do translations, and this is just saying how difficult it is. It's not saying he's bad, but when he'll do translations and the things come out differently than what he initially translated, because the language is very diverse, very difficult to go back and forth between English and Japanese. So, this is not something done easily. So no, the games are probably never going to be on the same timeline, and it's because of issues like this. Because whenever they bring us updates, problems happen, and they can't foresee these problems, and then we get stuck with them. So they're not big on giving us compensation. Are we going to get our infamous, 300 stone problem? Probably not. Where was that too? Oh, that was much older. That was much older. That was what, 2017? There is a problem that JP had. Yeah, right here. So Kefla's banner accidentally displayed false rates. Due to the false rates, they gave 300. They refunded everyone that summoned and gave 300 stones compensation, which was probably almost not even enough, you'd argue, because false rates is very scary territory. People already believe that this game has fixed rates where, like, you just, let's say a banner comes out and your account is like banned, not like you're not allowed to summon, but like if you summon, you will not pull the new unit. It's like not possible, or you're gonna have to spend a insane amount, right? Like when you looked at, if you remember when Truth did his summoning video on the Blue Boys, I think it was, he went like, it was mathematically impossible the amount of stones he spent to rainbow them. Like that should not have been possible. So things like that, right? People have already been weary about it, and this almost like confirmed like they do it. I don't think they do, but this definitely looks really bad. Are we getting a big compensation like that for our 14.14.3 update? I don't think so. Would it be nice? Yeah. Now, if this keeps going, or if this doesn't get fixed until, they have to fix it before Saiyan Day. There's no way they don't. If they don't, if we get to Saiyan Day, or okay, well I guess it's probably gonna start the 15th, the celebration. Like we'll have, probably a countdown. If it is not fixed before then, I think we'll be looking at a really, really, really big compensation. Probably not 300, just because we ain't ever getting that shit. But people can't play the game. So for some of us that have been playing a long time, it's still not too big of a deal, I'd say, because like for instance, I already beat all this shit, right? I'm not playing Defending Dragon Ball History. I'm not doing any of this stuff. It messes up my showcases a little bit, but that's it. Someone that just started this game like a month ago, but they're gonna quit. They can't play anything. Like, why would they continue? They haven't been playing long enough to care, and now they can't play anything, and they're not getting anything, any compensation. They're not gonna play. So yeah, I would expect the longer this goes on, the bigger the competition would be. If this isn't fixed by Saiyan Day, that celebration is going to be ruined. I was hoping we would get the new Extreme Super Battle Road stages there. Obviously, it can't drop later if we still have this issue with items. So let me know what you guys think down below. I really, really hope this gets fixed by Saiyan Day. If not, if they at least address it in Dokkan now, I mean, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, we'll end this one here. Good luck to you guys. Hopefully hopefully this gets fixed soon. See ya.